Welcome everyone to another exciting Bedwars match. This time between Spanish Gang and Krokante Mannen, the 7th and 6th classified in the Bedwars group stage. And it's gonna be an exciting match because whoever wins this time gets to the securest spot in the Bedwars quarterfinals. That's right. And here we can see all of our participants. There they are. Now we're gonna ready up everything. Up because in 30 seconds we're getting an exciting match game in Venice. Let's wish them luck, all of them. Make this be an exciting match. Here we are. This is a map that's never seen before for some reason. This is the first time I think that we are actually playing a big game in Venice. Here we can see Krokante Mannen going straight to mid already. On the other side, we have Spanish Gang a little slower. Have decided to breach also. Here we see our first fight. Already at mid, of course. Skull already gets killed. Sorry about that. It seems like another race gets the mid, which is at the top, so getting diamonds will be a little bit harder. Not so much. Let's see, he runs away while orange hold the mid. Notice a nice cold climb to the mid and encounter both UC and Tortoise. They end up eliminating them, securing the diamonds for now. Orange is improving their defense, but Ice is cold. Gonna stop them and possibly try to break their beds. It seems that what Ice is trying to do is just block them, leave them in an island. While the rest of the team just collects diamonds, this is so they are slowed down, of course. Because this manages to get in, he gets knocked to void. As his cold goes back up because Uzi is killed, owned by Benny. Uzi gets ambushed and he gets killed as well. He's trying to get some of the diamonds. Again, killed by Isis Cold. Same story. Through the tunnel, we have Benny going straight to Orange Island. But he gets knocked to the void. Orange still trying to secure some of the diamonds from the corner. This time it's a 2v1, Isis Cold doesn't have it easy, and he dies. So far so good, but the Brave, the Spanish gang, already looking at Blue Island. It seems like it could be the perfect race, as I don't see any concrete covering the bed. Quite strange. Maybe I'm wrong, but we'll see with the TNT that Clowns is dropping. Clowns tries to box. Notice he doesn't let them. Tortoise rethinks, considers. He must think of a better strat before he gets fireballed to death. Bombay Benny is going straight after them. A Tortoise kills them instead. Successfully defends and goes back to his clan. Self-help, this is gonna be a little bit harder because he's alone. And he has to fight off 3 players from Krokante. He commits an oopsie and falls to the void. Clowns is gonna try again, but owned by Benny blocks the way. Clowns instead goes for the lower way, but he gets knocked to the void. So far so good, both players are in their islands. Notice he already approaching them. Ooh, blindness totem, that's a good one. As his calls comes to help them. Gets Tortoise out. The next one is Uzi. Totem is gone. Uzi has tried to defend the island with the help from Tortoise, who came back. But it quickly turns into a 2-in-1. Another blindness totem. Tortoise tries to run away. Block cycle is called. Game some time. Do we see another fight? Notice versus Uzi. Now it's a full-on fight between the both teams. 2v2 in the mid. Somewhere TNT is dropped. Isis Cold gets rid of Uzi. Perfect. And Clowns is gonna attempt getting their bed again. He has to avoid the fireballs, of course. And owned by Benny, who gets them to the void like that. The 2v2 duo repeats. Control of the mid lane must get those diamonds. They do the same start of placing at blindness top 10, which seems to work. Because that makes Curtis run away. Sterling tries to fight them. And managed to kill owned by Benny. Orange retakes the mid. Notice he goes back, goes through the lower wave. Manages to e-pearl. Now he has to face Murphy and Uzi. Plays. Notice he places blindness and gets the bed. Like that. Brilliant strat by Notice placing the blindness totem so he would go unseen. Take the bed in a really stealth way. They're stealthy, but eventually he gets killed. Now it's up for Blue to try to finish the job. Mark the Engine Man makes an oopsie again. Quite funny, but... Owned by many, narrowly avoids the fireballs. Perfect. He cautiously waits for a teammate to come by. But I guess he'll have to face this alone. Thanks to that blindness totem, that should be easy, but he should be aware of the regeneration totem that's below. Time to finish the job, right? Not yet. Oh, by Benny retreats, but Notice he will try to finish them off. It's some help from Ice's fall. Notice he clutches that fall. But time for Tortoise to get back at them. But it seems like that's not happening yet. Tortoise trying to be sneaky, gets detected by Notice. It looks like that didn't work. Tortoise tried to get to the islands, but unfortunately he wasn't stealthy enough to do that. So, not yet. Let's see what Orange is doing over here. They're collecting some resources, preparing for the final fight. All of them iron armor, diamond sword, and of course the little hat. I could see an underpearl from Marky Henchman. Surprise fireball attack, but they had an e-pearl. Now it's time for them to place the blindness totem, take some move, and finish this off. Ice's Golds come into the fight, places some TNT. And it looks like Notice left. They're safe for now, but they are only two. They lost two teammates after that impressive attack. Tortoise says, take mid now. Let's see if they'll do that. Unfortunately, they didn't mean to say that in the global chat. Too bad. Krokante Mannen knows what to do now. They'll have to prevent them from taking mid, so that means locking them in their own island. Owned by Benny, didn't see that coming. As long as they keep holding on, they might have a chance to come back, as deathmatch will begin in 3 minutes. But since Krokante still has the bet, you know what that means, they'll get the totems. So that will be a little harder, but that's the only way they have. That's the only chance they have at winning. Have to be a little bit patient. None of the parties will want to fight right now because that would be too risky. Owned by Benny is currently alone. The rest of the team is just holding the diamonds. Orange is preparing themselves for the final fight as well. Seems like it will stay this way until deathmatch. See what the other team is doing. They're also collecting some of them resources. Mark the Henchman is ready. He's going up. Help Owned by Benny. Owned by Benny says go. So the final fight will take place. They have some fireballs right now to knock them out of their bridge, otherwise they might as well ambush you first. Owned by Benny drops in, but he gets quickly killed by Orange. Orange takes the bombs. Notice he throws a pearl and quickly helps Mark the Henchman. While Mark the Henchman breaks some of them totems. Unfortunately, Ice's Fall got blown up. Mark the Henchman retreats. Notice he stays fighting, but to no avail as they have to retreat as well. It was a really risky move. Orange surely isn't giving up yet. It looks like, folks, that it's gonna be deathmatch time. You know what that means. And so they will, because they have no other chance. Light Blue has lost their bet, but they have totems. Time to run as fast as they can, because the Void doesn't forgive. Orange is first to arrive. The full team is here. It's gonna be a 4v2. I played with a couple of bombs. That's what I call chaotic. what happens if TM lasts 5 minutes? Well, Light Blue would win, because they have more players than Orange. That's what would happen. This is what we want to see. This is some good spectacle for sure. Magby is the first to fall. Uzi climbs up. He'll try to avoid direct compensation, but Magby and Henman understood them. He's cornered, and the only option he has is to run away. Looks like it's game over with not so much surface left. They don't have many options. Trying really hard to survive. That's what I like. Eventually, we all knew who would end up winning. That's right, Krokante Mannen. What a beautiful end game for sure. I really like seeing that much. You don't get those often, and in the Venice map, which we didn't get to see until now. Really beautiful game. I like it. Hope we get to see more of that in the second game, because we're not done yet. There's still a long way to go. Yeah. Stand by, because our next game will be in Port. Our 8 players are ready, and we should start the game soon. Please stand by. starting soon in 30 seconds. Excuse us for a moment, we're still trying to get this started. We might have to wait a little bit longer, but rest assured this will not take too long. So anyways, yes, we're still trying to get this started. while we wait, since we already got the PG created, here are some of our players. There are 6 at the moment from both teams. We're waiting for 2 of them to join to finally start the game. Sorry for the long wait. We'll have this started really soon. As I mentioned, this next game will be in Port. Krokante Mannen are winning 0-1. Alright, we will be starting this game now. Here we are, this is Fort. Let the games begin. First off, we can see orange team already breaching to the mid, the Spanish gang. Krokante going to the lower side, they meet at the mid. It seems that Krokante Mannen is the first one to take initiative. But they get killed, so that didn't end well, but at least we have noticed holding some of the diamonds for their team. They run away a considerable amount, but Uzi is already taking them. Uzi is gonna quickly rig them. But he ended up falling. The other orange also failed. Blue are getting back at the mid. We see orange trying again, but this time owned by Benny is gonna raid them. With no armor and just a sword, that's a lot of bravery. Another fight at mid. This time a 2v1. Here we can see clowns already raiding. With some help from Tortoise. Tortoise will be forming the diamonds instead. It's clowns who's doing the job solo. Now TC slashes them with the axe and clowns dies. Now up to Tortoise. Tortoise also gets killed by Notici. Both Notici and owned by many go to blue, go to mid. Notici stays farming the diamonds while owned by Benny and dice is cold. Never mind. OTC instead goes to raid them. It's a fight at the bridge. This is called keeps waiting. Stopping with just one hit. OCG tries their hardest to not fall off the bridge. He clowns. But instead, after kicking clowns, they fail to their death. Ortiz is gonna get back at Ice's Colt and possibly retake mid. And instead it's Ice's Colt who takes the kill. Also just faster. The fight here between Oh My Benny and OTC and Uzi. Another firewall to stop Oh My Benny from climbing. OTC deflects that. OTC deflects that again. Clowns isn't happy and goes straight to OTC. What will Tortoise do? He hold mid. Go back. Trying to raid blue. So far we have two parallel fights here. And it's between Clowns and Ice's Cold. And where did he go? Oh, he is here. Okay. Clowns gets knocked to the void. Another fight here at mid. Between Ice's Cold and Tortoise. OTC knocks them to the void. Go back to their business. They're gonna take diamonds from both sides, from the mid and from one corner. Orange is at their base, trying to go back to retake what they were yours. Another fight at mid here. This time, Clowns might get back at them. But no, he gets kicked again. Freeway for Uzi. Uzi thought that he could get the bet, but no, Blue were fast enough to notice. What will Tortoise do this time? Another fireball. In hopes they would get OTC to the void. So it's a 2v2. Just gotta make sure Clown doesn't fall again. He gets killed. Tortoise will try to go back. Running away. Trying to not get knocked to the void. This could be a perfect opportunity to finally take their bet. Will they take it? Oh, if only they saw those fireballs coming. Orange holding mid for now. Better not try raiding because I can see that is going to work, but who knows? Clowns bridges to the blue island. The three blue are bridging to get clowns knocked again to the void. Bring them down to the floor, they say. This could be Clown's perfect opportunity to counteract them. Finally, knock them away. The help from Uzi, of course. Runs away instead because he was gonna die and he got killed. Looks like it's not yet a chance. Isis Cold tried to do the same but instead got blown away. Another E-Peril, quick E-Peril gets boxed. That bit was almost theirs. They were so close to breaking it. What a beautiful save. Oh, by then he saw that and he doesn't know what to do yet. Maybe he knows. Oh, if only they had a Nipper like their teammates. Looks like it's not yet the chance. I'll have to wait for the perfect moment. Meanwhile, another fight at mid. Nothing unusual, we have all seen this several times. Owned by many, waiting patiently until the right moment. If only Isis Cold wasn't being blown away by two oranges. Clowns teleports to the blue island, boxes in, but he gets caught. On by Rennie, still waiting for the right chance. He doesn't know when. Notice he's still being attacked by two oranges. He'll try to run away. On by Benny saw the moment and decided to go. With some help from Notice who's towering all the way there. Gets the E-Girl, as I said. Drops some bombs. Falls to the boy. Notice he places that Vine Fatigue. He hopes that they could box successfully, but unfortunately that's not what happened. They were so close to breaking their bed again. Looks like we might as well have another deathmatch. On the other side, it's a rain of fireballs. Explosions everywhere. and 30's trying to avoid getting killed yet again. Some blindness totem that should help them getting them to the void. I own by many places those bombs blows away the totem. And of course, Tortoise gets back at blue. Amazing fireball there. TNT won't stop raining. This is so chaotic. Clown's trying to get closer to the blue island, gets stopped by Ice's Cold. Tries to power up. And of course they repel. They managed to evade HP blues. This time they successfully get blue bed. Unfortunately they came too late, the damage was done. All that is left is elimination. The least they achieved with this is that we will not have totems by the time of that match, and Ice is called foil to the void and got eliminated. That is unfortunate. Another E-Peril by Tortoise. OTC comes in. OTC places some TNT. Now both teams are blind. Nobody can see each other. What is this? Everyone is blind. That's it. We're gonna fight like this. They will, but they will fight because the blindness tokens got destroyed. They quickly replace them. Tries to run away, or better said, power away. Bounce falls yet again to the void, classic. And Uzi gets knocked as well. Now up to 30s. Tortoise fled. He's back in mid. Gonna regenerate that health a little bit, because that match is gonna be really important. Boy doesn't forgive. There's no chance. There's this only shot. We'll see what happens. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that's time. It's a 4v2 yet again, but this time the roles have changed. Blindness totems on mid, gonna claim that territory for themselves. Fireballs at them, let's see if they knock them to the void. The void doesn't forgive. Blue team went blind. This is not gonna be easy. One of them gets knocked out. It's now up to Noticy. He places lots of TNT. But this time, after a really long game, this time Orange win. You know what this means? They tied. They tied the second game. They tied the match. And we're not done yet. We're not done yet. Last game, and the game that will determine the winner of this match is in Factory. And I wish I could keep commentating. I might as well try. My voice is a little bit tired because this has been going on for so long. Didn't know that both teams would be so equal, but what we get, you never know. We're not done yet. This is just the second game, and we're moving on to the third. 55 minutes. This is definitely one of the longest matches we've ever had on Giftcraft League. Let's see what these two teams have in mind for the third game, which will be in Factory. Factory. A similar... No, not similar. It's a different map. It is a little bit more open, and the map is small. Perfect for a quick match, I hope. We'll see. We're not done yet. But last game will start really soon. This is it. This is the last map. It's in Factory. This is the last game. Here we have Spanish Gang going straight for one of the corners. Krokante Mannen goes straight for the mid. Ice is cold. Won't bother even getting clowns this time. And he might as well just not try to because it's a 3v1 and he got killed. Spanish Gang got the mid. Tortis fights off Mark the Emperor. Tries to blow away Ice is Cold. Both of that fails. Ice is Cold gets killed with help from Uzi. Tortis is gonna get back at them. But he has to run away because a 2v1 is just too risky. Another fight at mid. Tortoise gets killed. Blue dominates. So far so good. It seems that blue is the one getting those diamonds. He makes an oopsie. Wow. Tortoise goes straight ahead to the mid. But prefers not to until Clowns comes helping. On by Benny gets killed. The tables turn. This might as well be the chance of Orange to finally take their bet. Really early, I would say. I told you this would be a really quick match because of how the map is designed. The map is really small, you get a quick match. And that's what is going to essentially happen. Mark the Henchman falls. It's up to Noticy. Told me that wasn't on stream. It was on stream. Wow. What happened? What happened? Oh. That was too quick of a bet break. Krokante Mannen just got absolutely demolished this time. Victory is within reach. Indeed. Tortoise versus Noticy. Who will win? Of course it was gonna be Noticy. Stronger weapon, stronger armor. There was no other way around it. Orange clearly dominates this game. And what seemed like a really good start from Krokante Mannen will end up turning into a decisive win for Spanish Gang. Unless Noticy surprises us. We'll see. OTC runs away. Curtis falls to the void. What an April clutch. Doesn't mean that he's free from danger. Oh well, now they are. Nice TNT blow up. That was amazing. Here comes Tortoise. What is Tortoise doing? I'm... Oh, a heart. That's cute. Let's show some love and appreciation for sure. That's right. With love and care, orange go finish off blue. That could have been perfect. They were only one block off. If he tries to avoid them, he knows he has no other chance. He must take his only shot at getting their bet. He boxes in, takes the bet. Hells blows up yet again. But unfortunately, that wasn't enough. RCC got quickly eliminated and Orange Spanish Gang win this match 2-1. Really, really nice. I liked it. That's it. Final score. Spanish Gang 2, Krokante Mannen 1. Spanish Gang gain 1 score, Krokante Mannen gain just 1 point. Absolutely amazing. We've been 1 hour in the stream. Thank you all for tuning in. Hope that you've liked this match and